Michael White from Channels 3 and 12, and welcome. This is the 1994 Monroe County Fall Festival. Behind me here you see the famous dunking booth. Some poor soul who drew a short straw is back there now. Anyway, we'll be balloon. We'll be touring this festival, meeting a lot of really interesting people. We'd like you to join us. So stick around for the 1994 Monroe County Fall Festival. Well, anyway, we're at the close of the Monroe County. Try it again. Keep rolling.
Okay, hold on.
Well, here we are again at the close of the 1994 Monroe County Fall Festival. We're back at the dunking booth, and we've got some guys here that think they can dunk this guy. Let's get some quick your names here, real quick. What's your name?
Andy McCarty.
You're a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
Paul Miller.
How about you? Think you can hit that thing?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. And are you throwing one too? Not this time. Okay. How about you? You're going. What's your name?
Ryan Swepper.
I guess it's time to give it a shot. So go for it, guys.
Yeah.
Count of three. All at the same time. You got to help me collect the balls. 1, 2, 3.
That was a hit. I don't know. Hold on here. We'll just keep that tape rolling. I think they deserve another shot. I mean, it hit the target.
Okay, one at a time.
Suspense is killing me. That was another hit, I think. I don't know. These kids mean business. Oh, whoa. Well, anyway, I guess we'll call that quits for the 1994 Monroe County Fall Festival, and hope nobody comes careening from around that booth. I think the governor was over there, wasn't he? Anyway, thanks again for joining us, and we'll be back this time next year.
Boys, step right up here.
Talking to Jeannie Shepard, and what's this critter you got here?
She's a ferret.
She's a ferret. Is she a friendly ferret?
Yeah, she is.
You know, I have seen tapes of ferrets, though, that are supposedly friendly, and they like...
Yeah, they won't. I bought one. It was supposed to have been friendly, but it wasn't. It just about ate me up. But, you know, if you mess with them and pet them and play with them, they make real good pets. They're about like a cat.
You know, this has a really unique smell. Is that what, I mean, this...
That's the smell they have. You can have them descented to get rid of the smell, but she stays outside, so good.
It's not bad. Can I pet this animal?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't want to hold it. I just want to, like, sit it. Pet it, yeah. Well, it seems docile enough just now.
Yeah, she's real good.
Yeah.
The kids, they want to pet her and play with her.
Yeah, it really does have a smell. You want to stay away from finger food after you've been petting one of these. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Janie, and have a good time at the fair. And that's quite a critter you got there. That's really looks like an emaciated possum or something.
Possum or a rat. People call them rats. And
well, before I let you go, tell us something that we probably wouldn't know about ferrets that the world should know about ferrets.
well, you can litter box train them like a cat and keep them in the house. They'll keep the mice and rats out of your house. They'll kill them and they'll just make real good pets.
That sounds good enough for me. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Looks like Big Bird and Bert and Ernie. I think it may be the Hall of Children's Television Taxidermy. They look pretty stiff in there to me. But anyway, the kids seem to like it, so like, who cares? So anyway, we're going down here to the stage. It looks like some guy with a bagpipe, so let's check that out. What do you say? Well, we're talking now to Gary Booth from the band Celtica. Gary, if you could tell us maybe just a little bit about your band, then we'll talk about the bagpipe.
Okay. The band was formed about 1.5 years ago. Members are from Ellettsville, Nashville, Columbus, and Helmsburg, 4 members. We play Scottish and Irish music, some early American music, basically kind of a folk genre, I guess you'd call it, Celtic folk.
Yeah, this is fairly eclectic stuff. I guess not what I would really expect here at this Ellettsville, for a town like this. No offense to the town, it's a great town, but it's you know, it's more of a country kind of town. This is fairly world music. So how does it feel playing this for a crowd that's maybe never seen this kind of music?
It's great. A lot of people come up, and especially where the bagpipes are concerned, say that I've always loved it, you know, never heard it in person, this is great, you know, it's live. And in fact, that was my impression first time I heard them, was that I'd always seen them on St. Patrick's Day parades and television, that kind of thing. but live is a kind of a different experience, you know. And so to see the people really be interested in the kind of music that we do is great. Yeah.
Anybody ever get scared by this?
No. Well, all right. I'll say yes. So one time I played in a rather small room when people weren't expecting me to come in, and had they had hearing aids, they would have all turned them down, I'm sure. But yeah, it kind of sent a jolt through them. But for the most part, no. People really appreciate them.
Well, it's a beautiful sound. Maybe just a couple of short questions. How long have you been playing, and how long does it take to become proficient enough to get on the stage and do this thing?
It does take a little bit longer, I would think, than most instruments, especially most acoustic type instruments. There's a lot of coordination involved, squeezing, blowing, and not trying to do both at the same time, which is what a beginner usually does, fights against himself. Once you're on them, though, and you get that coordination down, it's kind of like with an accordion. If you have the constant movement, you'll have the constant sound. If you stop one or the other, blowing or squeezing, the sound stops, and that's the most difficult thing to overcome. It takes about a year to learn to play them.
Well, thanks, Gary, and we'll be looking forward to hearing you play back here. Celtic is the name of the band, and we're talking to Gary. Your last name, Gary? Booth. Gary Booth. So thanks, Gary.
Thank you.
Gene White. My name is Michael White. We may have a connection here. I don't know. It's nice to meet you. This, however, is not her booth. It's her daughter's booth, but her daughter's out maybe getting a funnel cake or something.
Yeah, probably. No, her name's Barbara Baines, and she's also in charge of all the crafts here at the festival, too. She does all of her own work. Her and her husband does all her own crafts and everything.
So is this a booth that's only seen at this festival, or they travel around with it?
No, she travels around some. She has different shows she goes to, and she's also in 2 or 3 malls in Nashville.
So did she pick up her craft skills from you?
No. No, her and her daughter, her and her sister did them together, and her sister got out of the business, and now she does them alone.
So how come you're sitting here? You
Well, she was having some tests done today, medical tests.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't able to make it today.
Well, that's a real good reason.
I'm working forward this afternoon, and the other daughter's going to pitch in this evening.
Oh, so you're taking your shift here, I guess.
Yeah. And I get to see everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's the great thing I think about this whole festival is you get to see everybody.
See everybody here. People I haven't seen for a year or two, I get to see here now.
Maybe could you grab that one piece right over there? Well, I mean, you don't have to get up. Just
Something like this.
yeah, maybe come. Just hold it towards the camera and maybe describe it a little bit.
Well, it's just a little scarecrow that she puts together. She stuffs it and dresses them and puts them all together. All homemade. Her ideal.
So, how about the hat? Does she actually make the hat?
No, the hat is bought and she cuts it down and everything to make it look like a scarecrow. It's good fall decoration.
Yeah, well, and all year round, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. So there are different colors to go with your decor at home.
Well, anyway, thanks for talking with us, and hope everything comes out okay with your daughter.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
All righty, bye-bye.
If you want to know when I know.
Okay, thank you.
Alice Hildebrand, Alice, it's really nice to meet you. Is this your booth?
Yes, it is. And also my son and daughter-in-law.
Right. What are you selling here mostly?
Well, T-shirts and sweatshirts and angels and a lot of hot rod.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. There's all of these. I'm going to hold one of these up. They're these T-shirts that are like trucking and fat and sassy. You know, I don't associate this. It seems just a little bit odd you selling these things.
Well, a lot of people go for them.
Oh no, I'm sure they do. But I mean, you seem so so quiet and demure here to be selling these bright shirts. I mean, they're great shirts and all, but it's just kind of a surprise.
Well, I work here during the day.
Right.
Then at night when my son and daughter-in-law come, they take over, and I get to go home.
Right. Which you like that part?
I like that part, but I'll take my grandson home with me.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part about the festival?
Well, I just love it.
Yeah.
Everything is really nice.
Yeah. Nice to see all the folks out here. Isn't it?
Sure is. And a lot of booths, which I don't get to go around too much because I have trouble getting around.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they can come to you, I guess. Well, thanks for having a talk with us. It's really nice meeting you. Well, we're here talking to Betty New, who's nursing, it looks like a Pepsi Cola. Betty, what's your part in all of this?
I have a booth right over there, a booth with fabric crafts and dolls and crib quilts and a little bit of everything.
So if the booth's over there, what are you doing over here?
It's cooler over here,
It is pretty steamy today, I gotta say.
but it's nice here. There's a good breeze blowing.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part about this this festival?
Oh, I like the music, most of it. And then the parade tomorrow will be nice. And I see a lot of people that I don't see all year long.
Are you a resident here?
I live over south of Spencer, so I'm familiar with this.
Have you been coming to these for a few years?
Quite a few. I've been doing crafts for, 15 to 18 years, but I've been coming here for the last 7 years. I think since they started back up the last time.
You see the ferret that was walking around here?
No, I didn't. I missed that.
Well, it kind of looks like an emaciated possum. You know what a ferret is?
Yeah, I know.
Don't pet it, it stinks.
Oh, it does.
It does, it smells like a ferret.
It doesn't bite.
I don't trust it. There was this one piece of television I saw one time where a ferret just nailed somebody and wouldn't let go. So, but it seems friendly.
Yeah, I must have missed it. I was probably talking.
Yeah. Well, it'll come by again, and you'll know when it's coming because it really kind of has that, that ferret
Really?
smell. Yeah. Don't pet it.
Oh, I won't.
Well, have some soap handy. Anyway, it was nice talking with you. Where should we go next?
Well, I don't know. There's quite a few nice booths on up the street here. Nice crafts. And
That's a good tip. Enjoy yourself here at the fair. Nice talking with you.
thank you.
Okay, we'll see you. Well, we're talking here to a whole group of youngins here who are enjoying the festival. I'm going to start down on that end, and just want to get your names. First name's fine.
Amanda,
Amanda, and your name?
Holly,
Holly.
Jessica, Boucher, Shannon.
Okay, well, it's nice meeting all you. My name's Michael. I see you've got some, balloons that apparently kind of big on a Sheriff Brown fellow. I notice also you got some cedar chips, it looks like. What are you going to do with those cedar chips?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, well, that's an honest answer. You know, they're good if you put them in, like, in with your sweaters, like in your drawer, because moths hate cedar, and they'll avoid your sweaters then. Yeah. So let me just sort of ask you real quick, what's your favorite part about the festival?
Well, I like going to the petting zoo.
The petting zoo. We haven't found that part yet. A mink.
Yeah. I just want to work with it.
So you
Ferret.
pet the ferret. Oh. Did you pet the ferret?
Yeah, it was soft.
Yeah. Did you smell your hand after you pet the ferret?
No.
You might want to do that before you eat. I see you're working on eating an apple. Did you pet the ferret too?
No.
Okay, that's a good idea. So, so what's your favorite part about this festival?
Well, I just like walking around and finding stuff on the way.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what most folks do. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best way to do. What'd you find?
$1.
$1. Hey, did you give it back to whoever lost it?
We don't know who lost it.
Well, you could. Wait a minute. I had a. Well, anyway, I probably lost it some other place. Anyway, what's your favorite part about the fair?
Getting balloons and stuff.
Yeah, we should look over here towards the camera so people recognize you at home can see you. Getting balloons and stuff like this. Was this free, or did you have to pay $1 for this?
It was free.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with that piece of wood? Gonna shingle the house?
Put it in the fire.
Yeah, it'll burn too. Smell probably pretty good too. But you gotta be really careful with fire. Like Barney says, be really careful with fire. How about you? What's your favorite part about the fair?
The petting zoo.
Petting zoo. What was your favorite animal to pet?
And the horse.
Horse. Okay. We'll check that out here maybe next. We've got some pretty strong votes on the petting zoo. How about you? What's your favorite part?
Petting zoo.
Petting zoo. Yeah, the petting zoo. What favorite animal to petting zoo?
Horse.
A horse. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go there next. Anyway, thanks. I'm going to sort of step back and you want to say wave to everybody at home there? We're talking here to Garnet White, who's enjoying this booth right now. Garnet, it's nice to talk with you. What's your favorite part about the festival?
Oh, I like the crafts.
Do you make any crafts yourself?
I used to.
What kind of stuff did you used to make?
Oh, I used to make like little butterflies, and then I made things out of aprons. Look like made little faces on them. And, oh, we made a lot of different things. And then my husband,
he made a lot of airplanes.
Like toy airplane.
Toy airplanes. Oh, he made from just little bitty ones up to the great big airplane.
You do any of the radio control kind or not? Kind of would fly?
Well, these, he had them fixed up you could put them up on a post and then the wind would turn them around. Whatever way the wind was blowing, so he'd turn the airplane
Oh,
around.
I see. Sort of like a weather vane, sort of.
Like a weather vane airplane.
Well, we're just kind of walking around today, kind of like everybody else, I guess, and just trying to see what's here. Is there something else that we should see, maybe that you think we shouldn't miss?
Just enjoying the crafts and the foods.
Yeah.
Just enjoying the
We know who you are. Now tell us your name.
I'm her daughter,
Yeah.
her oldest daughter, Arlene Motter.
Right.
We hit all these festivals around. We enjoy it.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a good time. Well, thanks for both of you taking your time out to talk with us. I think we're gonna head off to the petting zoo now.
Oh, they got one of those here.
Yeah, they do. Watch out for that ferret, though. Okay. No, it's friendly. We just kind of, it smells like a ferret.
Oh, yeah. All that smells.
Okay. Well, thanks again. We'll see you. We're here at the famous 1994 Monroe County Festival Petting Zoo, and we're talking to Teresa Daniel. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at your name tag there. A bunch of kids have just showed up. We're going to watch them petting the animals, but while we're here, I'm going to sort of cross over in front of you here. We've got some, these look like baby ducks. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about the ducks.
I don't know a whole lot about the ducks. These ducks come from Joe and Joyce Peden's farm out on Maple Grove Road. They have the farm days every year. So they've brought those in for the kids, and we've had them out, and the kids have got to pet and handle them.
So, these don't look like your normal, these look like wild ducks.
No, I don't think so. I think they're considered pet ducks or tame ducks. They're on their farm.
Well, they make good pets. I had one when I was a kid, and it was a great animal. Over here, what are we looking at here?
Okay, the yellow ones are still baby ducks. The little striped chicks here are guineas.
Yeah.
And of course, we have the hen here.
Yeah. This hen is unrelated to either the guineas or the...
Right,
yeah.
right.
I'm a city kid, but I pick up on that stuff. Let's see, what else? Now, these guineas get pretty good size, don't they?
Yeah, they get about the size of the hen. Or maybe not quite that big, but just right at that size.
And they fly.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Birds, yeah. City kid, I know that stuff. So let's take a look over here. If you can see, we've got some... Well, maybe tell us what we're looking at back here, way in the back.
Oh, these are the baby pigs, and the kids love baby pigs. They love to...
What's not to love, huh?
Yeah, I know. We've got in there and got a couple so the kids can pet. They just like the feel of them and see what they feel like and pet them. Of course, they love to listen to them.
What do they feel like?
What do they feel like? Almost like a bristle brush. I mean, their hair isn't real soft like on chicks or sheep or your calves.
I've heard people say that pigs are smarter even than dogs. Is that true?
Probably.
Right. Would you have one as a household pet?
No.
Why not?
No, because they stink.
Well, if you treat them like a pig, they're going to stink. Maybe they would. No, they just stink.
That's okay. I have 3 kids in the house.
Well, I guess that covers. That's quite a yard full right there. So how old are these pigs?
That I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about pigs.
Obviously, neither do I. Tell you what, let's step on to the next booth, and we are looking now at what look to be diminutive cows. Tell us a little bit about these little guys here.
These are our baby calves, and they're fed by bucket. They evidently have no mother.
Now, how do you know that?
Well, because we feed them with buckets. They're a bucket calf, a bottle calf. So that's how we're feeding these. And these are approximately 3-4 months old.
So it's like, I don't, when you say bucket calf, you just put a bucket in front of them, is that what you do?
Yeah, it's a bucket. It's just like feeding a baby with a bottle. Just a bucket, and you put your calf supplement mix it with water, and they have a nipple on it, and they just eat that way.
On the bucket, they have a nipple on the bucket.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Well, okay. Well, stepping on here, we've got. Well, looks like this looks like to me, it looks like a sheep. Is that right?
Yeah. This is a ewe and our baby lamb. This is a January ram lamb.
Okay, now, what's the U part? Is that,
The U part, that's the mother.
that's the mother. What do they call the male?
The male, ram.
Ram. Okay, yeah. You know what? All makes sense now.
Yeah.
I've just never been right there when I had someone tell me about them. So are they pretty friendly?
Yeah, I think these are pretty friendly here.
You say these are. Some aren't.
It depends on how much you handle them.
These have been handled a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
These have been showed at different shows.
I see. So
Around
they're
this area.
used to kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go on down here to the last one. Well, no, there's two more here. I'm sorry. I was a bit preemptive here. We're looking at, looks to be a small, is that a pygmy goat or just a little one?
Yeah, that's a pygmy goat.
Well, I guess that's sort of like redundant, isn't it? Pygmy goat or a little one. Or a young one is what I meant to say. A pygmy goat, so they're bred for this size.
Right, that's as big as that one will ever get.
Now, this is, how do you know when a pygmy goat is young or old? I mean, just like look at their teeth or something? Or
That I don't know either. I would say this one's probably not real young because of his horns.
yeah. Now, on goats, now this is a real question. The horns, is that pretty much like a male thing? Do male goats have horns, female goats do not?
I think some female goats do.
Okay. I just thought it might be sort of like, part of the courting thing. You know what I think of deer, though? I mean, both deer. Like,
Right, yeah.
Okay, well.
I think the male's horns usually get bigger.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, we'll resolve that. Let's go down here to our last booth. How would you call this?
This is our mule.
I was going to call it a horse, but obviously I would.
If you look at his ears.
Now, how can you tell a mule from a horse?
Well, the ears on the mule are longer and more pointed than a horse's. Horses' ears aren't quite as long.
Now, this is a young one, though. All right, was this full grown?
This is full grown.
Now, a mule, I mean, that's like, what's that a mix of?
I'm assuming a horse and a donkey. I'm not real sure.
I knew it was something like that. So it's
close anyway.
Yeah. So mules don't breed with other mules. Then.
Right.
Okay. It's a curious world. Anyway, thanks for having this talk with us, Teresa. It was nice talking with you. We've been talking to Teresa Daniel. Teresa, thanks again for giving us a tour of the old petting zoo here. And where should we go next?
They're making apple cider over here and apple butter. And I think they're passing out lemonade, so you might get some refreshments.
Say, that sounds dandy. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Sure, we'll see. Margaret Freeman right now, and better watch your hand. This thing looks dangerous. So what are we looking at here, Margaret?
This is the cider press. You put your apples in up here, and then you turn this.
Yeah.
Grinds up the apples. They fall down into one of these little,
Well, she's going to get one of these things they fall down into. That looks like a bad barrel.
It's a bad barrel.
Yeah. I mean, there's spaces in it, it's that's by design though, right? It's so the juice comes out.
And this outfit is about 100 years old.
Oh, so was this passed down in your family?
No, we bought it at a sale, but then we restored it. This part, all the wood part we restored, except for the baskets here. The apples come down here into the basket after they've been ground up. And then after that is done, we scoop this down here, like this.
And then
we put a board on top of the apples, and then this is turned down until it presses all of the juice out of the apples.
Sure.
That's the process.
So do you filter it with cheesecloth or anything like that? Or?
We do strain it because you get all kinds of pieces of apple and leaves and everything else in it.
Occasional bee probably slips in too, doesn't it?
Occasional bee. Yeah. They love it.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Do you ever for the winter time lay a little bit of hard cider back or anything like that? Or?
Well, no, I've got apple cider in my freezer, however, that been there about 4 or 5 years, but
So it does keep.
It keeps very well.
So are you selling it out here or just making it?
No, we just made it to show the school children how to make apple cider, and they drank all that we made.
They did. Do you suppose in another 100 years they'll be making cider the same way?
Well, if anybody's got a press like this, they probably will be. But now, they're made with electric equipment and It's much simpler process than what we used to have to do it. But we have made cider just about every year. When my granddaughter was in the kindergarten, I guess, is when we first started doing it. We had school kids come out to our place, and we made cider, and we ground cornmeal.
Not with the cider?
No, we have a Stoneberg grinder.
Oh, I see.
And we did cornmeal, and we did wheat flour. And we made donuts and cider, and gave everyone a taste of it. If you haven't eaten whole wheat donuts, you've not eaten good donuts.
You know, there used to be a place here. You've been in town for a while, right?
I've been here all my life.
You recall a place called Spud Nuts?
Yes.
Whatever happened to Spud Nuts?
I have no idea whatever happened to them.
It's like a potato donut, for those of you who've not heard of Spud Nuts.
Uh-huh. But I don't know. I was wondering that myself the other day because I have a friend that I kind of help take care of. She's 89 years old, and she was wanting some. Yeah. And I have no idea where to get them.
Well, it's probably one of those elusive tastes that once you've had a Spud Nut, I mean, how can you go back? Or...
Well, you don't go back very well.
It sounds like a nickname for somebody who lives in Mayberry or something.
Something.
Old Spud Nuts. Anyway, we're going to go on. What should we look at next here?
Well, I don't know which direction you came from and what you've seen. Have you been around the circle here?
We have not been that way yet. What should we see over there?
Well, of course, we're making apple butter, and I think they have quit that. Most of the things they have quit now because the kids are supposed to be back in school.
Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of our story. We're just a dollar short and a day late, but the kid found the dollar over here, so we're.
Oh, well, you're doing all right then, aren't you?
Yeah.
They were making cornmeal and stuff over here across the way, which would be interesting. Now I don't hear the thing running right now, but if he's over there, he will start it up for you and tell you all about it because it's my husband.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take.
He loves to do that.
Well, we will take a look. I thank you for your time, and it was really nice meeting you.
And I got cold hands, but I've been playing in the water.
You get a warm heart then.
I sure do.
Okay, we'll see you.
Thank you.
Sure. Talking to Morris Enright. Morris, it's nice to see you again this year. He's president emeritus of the Monroe County Festival, Fall Festival, I should say. Not getting that right. Anyway, it's really nice to see you again this year. What can you tell us about this year's fair that maybe differs from the festival from previous years?
Well, I believe we have better attendance and more participation. The school day here and Senior Citizen Day has been outstanding, and we've had another number of guests here today. Former Governor Otis Bowen was here and spoke to both the senior citizens and to the students. And Dr. Sue Ellen Reed, the State Superintendent of Public Instruction, was here, and Dr. Phil Summer, the President of Vincennes University. And we've had a lot of entertainment and demonstrations here, both pioneer demonstrations and those in keeping with the theme. It's a small, small world. And
it is indeed. How many years have you been coming to this small, small world?
Well,
this festival.
It started in 1935, and I was here then, believe it or not.
You must have just been a lad then.
Well, about 20, in the 20s anyway.
Oh, you're doing well for yourself then.
Thank you.
Oh. Now I see you got some very interesting specs on there. Are those for real, or is that just for show?
No, they're for real, except you can't see much for them. But that was in about the 1880s, or what people wore. Those were trifocals.
Trifocal.
Yeah. I can't see a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good for reading, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I noticed also you got an unusual-looking cane. That looks like that's.
That's a walking stick.
Well, okay. That's.
That's what the gentleman wore in those days.
Yeah. Well, it's handy too. Probably. We just came over here from the cider mill. You could probably swat a bee if one came at you with that.
Right.
What shouldn't we miss? Where should we go next?
Well, right now down on the limestone stage, still going on, I believe. There's a presentation by a very unusual demonstration of a Scottish-Irish band, which all the old-time instruments. Okay. And then at 3 o'clock, we'll be endless summer. And there are a lot of outstanding exhibits in the various locations. And we have a few minutes here to be programs on the back porch stage. We have a bandstand up on the library. A lot of spelling bees going on up there now. And
better stay away from that. I can't spell with a darn. How's your spelling?
Not too good either. We both stay away.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I passed the spelling test all of my school days. I think we'd probably stump each other here.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Morris, as always, it's a great pleasure talking with you, and we'll see you this time next year, okay?
We hope so.
Yeah, well, we will.
And thank you for coming.
Oh, sure, it's our pleasure. We're talking with Joyce Peden, who's your director of special events and pioneer demonstration.
Right.
And we'll be taking a look at some of those demonstrations here in just a minute, but maybe you can give us an overview about this area that you're in charge of.
Okay. We have a lot of pioneer demonstrations that have gone on today especially for the children coming from the schools, but also we had a lot of senior citizens and other people coming through looking at the pioneer demonstrations. Plus we had some people from other countries whose background might have been from other countries that had displays of various kinds. In this area we had a family that's background is from Scotland, and one lady played a bagpipe, and they showed various things from the country's flower, which is the thistle. And
thistle is their flower?
Yes, it was, that purple thistle.
I know the thistle, yeah.
It's like what we have. It's very pretty, though.
What, is there a country that has the dandelion as a flower?
Probably. I don't know.
Well, they're great flowers. I like them. Go ahead,
anyway, that was on the table here, and a lot of people came by, and then she'd play her bagpipe out down the street and so forth. And then we had another lady out front that's from Brazil, and she had various things representing her country, and people could just come by and look at those, and she could tell them about things there. And then another girl from the folklore department, Hande, is from Turkey, and she came and she didn't have much time because she had classes today, but she taught a few games to the children, Turkish games. And I think that was mostly the scope of the other countries today. But then we had the pioneer demonstrations. We have chair caning and the oak basket weaving. We had people spinning and weaving. We had a lady with pressed flowers. She's already left, but she presses those and makes really pretty paperweights and bookmarks and things. And then we had ladies quilting, lap quilting, and then a lady doing embroidery. She showed the different types of stitches and had a quilt that she was working on. And another lady was doing bobbin lace, which is real intricate, fine detail on that.
Well, let me ask you this. You've detailed all kinds of pioneer activities. I mean, what do you think? Is that stuff going to be around in another 100 years or not?
Well, some of it's made sort of a recovery from being lost. Like basket weaving is really popular now. In the last 10 years, it's become very popular, and for a while, it kind of died out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think things come and go, and people revive some interest in those pioneer things that are very attractive and useful in their homes today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, baskets, people just love baskets. Women, that is. And,
well, men like baskets too.
Oh, they do?
It's not just a woman thing. So anyway, Joyce, I want to just thank you for talking with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we'll make sure to check out what's left here. You've given us a great capsule summary, and we're going to see what's left here.
Very good.
Okay.
There are other things, but maybe you'll see some of those next year.
Okay, we'll be here.
Okay, very
thanks,
good.
Joyce.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Talking to Marla Dawson, and that just looks like it's straight off the sheep. Is that right?
No, actually, this has been prepared by a woolen mill. It's been, I sent a greasy fleece sheared off the sheep, and they have washed it and scoured it and carded it for me. And I get it back in a form called roving.
Yeah.
It's all ready to spin woolen yarn from. And it's just a matter of saving time on my part. It can all be done, but with hand cards, same process.
Yeah.
You can spin right off the sheet, but I prefer not to. I just don't like the feel of the lanolin and the
Kind of greasy feeling, isn't it?
And I never quite get it clean afterwards, so I prefer to work with.
You ever spun with like dog hair?
I have not personally tried it. It is done. We were just talking about that. Depending on the breed, and it has to have kind of a downy coat to it that can be carded up. If it's too slick, it won't work. but it kind of always smells like dog.
You know, yeah, I'm wondering about that. Like on like a damp day, how about like ferret? You wouldn't go for a ferret.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, ferret sweater would be like, I don't know. That give
Many
to.
fibers can, other than wool, can be spun. Silk, llama, alpaca, cotton, flax, of course, is a plant that's used to make linen. So there's a number of different fibers. All take a different technique, possibly.
So right now you're spinning this into a thread or a yarn, I guess.
Or a ply.
Ply is what it's called. That's the
For this
vernacular
particular
here.
yarn, I'll make 3 plies and put them together by making the wheel go the opposite direction. And then it'll turn out like this.
So that looks like the real stuff there. You know, also I noticed we've got a little sheep here.
We call them roving sheep. They're just made out of the roving, this form of wool before.
Okay, so it's not the finished thing.
No, it's all prepared wool. It's clean and carded, and then I just use it to do the process of making the animal. It's really easy to do.
Yeah, it's pretty darn cute too. Anyway, I'm going to put this down. Anyway, Marla, I'm going to walk over here to your friend Patsy. Now I said I was going to mangle this name. I am. It's Zawa Stalski. You know, every year we come out here and I talk with you, and I think I always mess your name up, and I really apologize for that. You are working on what appears to be a small loom. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a very small loom, but it's portable. My large loom and Marla's large loom is at home, and so this one is easy to carry along and easy to use outside and quick to move if it rains. So
It looks like that may be a possibility.
Maybe a possibility. I'm weaving a scarf today in a undulating twill.
Say that again.
Undulating twill. So it kind of goes.
So that's the design you're talking about.
And so I'm weaving on wool yarns. She's spinning it because after a yarn is spun, you can weave, knit, crochet, make lace, anything you can do with yarn.
Now it looks like fun, but it also looks like it's extremely labor intensive. So is this something you do for fun or profit or?
Basically, I teach spinning. That's my profession. And then I do weaving, commissioned weaving work, besides being a mom.
Well, a mom's full-time job, isn't it?
Absolutely, full-time job. But this is something you can do along with motherhood type things, and so. But that's what we're here for today.
Yeah, you know, my mom didn't do this, but it just seems like such a great mom thing. Maybe a dad thing too. That's very sexist of me.
This morning, my husband was out here spinning.
Yeah.
And so yeah, many dads can spin. And now I had Gia living in this space.
But it just seems like a very relaxing activity.
Spinning is particularly relaxing. Weaving to me is a little bit more mental work. Because I have to keep track of my sheds, which I did wrong.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I distracted you. That was why, right? See, she's right. It's a mental thing. You've got to be focused, and I distracted her.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry about that.
And when the kids are here, I have them help me remember what to do next, because it's very helpful.
You know, if people are interested in knowing more about this, we can't like do a commercial here because this is non-profit television. But you have made some videotapes, and I'm sure if anyone wants to look you up, they can get a hold of those tapes, right?
Yes, there are.
We don't want to say how much they cost.
Nope.
Okay.
But in the world of video, any of these things can be learned, and
that's why we're here.
Video is an excellent teaching tool.
That's right. Hopefully, there's a couple folks, including myself, learning something about working the loom.
Yeah. In fact, I was on PBS with spinning cotton, silk, and flax last year.
Really? I bet that was with Diane Ward, I bet.
No, I forget the whom.
Well, she does that great Studio 6 show that's on WTIU. Hi, Diane. And it's a good show. I've been on it myself. Anyway, well, that being said, what more is there to say? We really appreciate seeing you out here again this year. And it's always a pleasure. Even I'm really sorry that I keep messing your name up.
You'll get it. That'll come.
Maybe next year. Say it one more time for me. It's Sawa...
Patsy Zivostowski.
Zivostowski. Why can't I say that? Well, anyway, thanks again.
You're most welcome.
Okay.
Tell people to come and see what we're doing here.
Okay. It's not bad.
It keeps me in my habit.
What's your little shop?
My fingers don't want to work that way.
Think it's gonna rain?
Andy Kistler, is it?
Yes.
Okay, Andy, it's nice to meet you. You're dressed out here in some Civil War garb.
Yes.
Is this for a reenactment that's coming up?
Well, we're doing a reenactment tomorrow over at Mooresville, and there's also one at Brazil, and we just finished ours at Cars Farm Park over in Bloomington this last weekend.
You know, this seems like it's of course, this is all on tape, so the folks at home that are watching this, this is all in the past, but this has become a really big deal. Why do you suppose this reenactment thing has become such a craze?
Well, it has to do with us wanting to be living historians. We've studied the Civil War and all, and I think the real craze has started back up with the movies Glory, Gettysburg, and then the PBS miniseries that was on about a year or two ago.
Do you have any personal lineage that goes back to the Civil War days?
Yes, I do. I have a great-great ancestor that was with the 23rd Pennsylvania Infantry. And that's the only one I know of right now, but I really haven't delved back that much farther.
You've kind of got that Grant thing going for you. You know, is it,
well, I don't know about Grant, but...
okay. Lee, he had he was kind of white, though, I guess.
Yeah, he was a little bit whiter.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, are you here with a group for this festival, or just by yourself?
I'm just by myself right now. Like I say, most of our group has gone up to Mooresville for the weekend and all, and we were out here the last 2 years with encampments and all, but I enjoy being out here and meeting people and discussing the Civil War, and so I took the day off and came out.
You know, at these encampment things, do you, I mean, do you really live the part? I mean, you eat what you can find, or you get hard, what do you eat? I mean, is it like, now hardtack, that's on boats, right? That's what the sailors used to eat.
No, hardtack was what we had. It was a hard cracker, that bread and all that we ate and all. At most reenactments and living histories, we will have our own food. We'll bring it out, cook it in the old style. And
anybody kind of slip out some modern food like Spam or something like that?
Oh yes, it does tend to do that every once in a while.
I kind of thought so. Isn't it? They reenact battles, right?
Yes. Now we can't do any particular here. The closest battle to Bloomington was the Battle of Corydon, Indiana, back in 1863.
First state capital, wouldn't it?
Yes. But most of us will just do skirmish battles just to give people an idea of what actually transpired and all. We don't have the numbers really to put on a particular battle.
Maybe just one last little bit of local history. As you come into to Ellettsville, there is a place called Jack's Defeat Creek. Do you know anything about this creek?
No, I don't. I really haven't done the background on that yet.
Okay, well, I think it has something to do with the Civil War. I thought maybe we had an expert here. And
I would say it's probably more back to the French and Indian that era.
Could be. I just knew it meant a big deal to a lot of local folks here. They always say, "Well, it's Jack's Defeats Creek over there," but
yeah, I think it does back further than the Civil War.
Well, I guess I should have talked to Morris Enright. He'd probably know.
He might.
He might. Okay. Well, anyways, nice talking with you.
Good meeting you.
And I guess good luck on your next reenactment.
Thank you.
Okay. See you.
Take care.
We're talking to Virginia Jenkin, no S on the end, and she's got looks to be a chair of some considerable age here, and she's caning it with looks like golf tees. Is that right?
Oh, you're caning with cane. The golf tree's all in place.
Okay, I knew that, but the golf tees are actually put into some constructive use here, other than out there on the golf course.
Right.
So how long have you been doing this?
43 years. 40 years. 42 years.
And this chair's not done yet?
This one's not done, but there's been several finished.
I know that. I'm sure you've got many done. So you do this for a living, or is it just for fun?
No, just more or less something to do.
Would be something
and
to
you
do.
Can eat, you can eat too on it.
Can you?
Yeah, you get a little money out of it.
Well, I've got a cane chair at home that needs some work.
That'd be 60 cents a hole.
Is that pretty much the way it goes? So you count the holes this way and that way?
All the way around. Say there's about 70 in this chair, 75.
So what's that work out to?
Times 60. I don't know how to do it. In my
70
head.
times 60?
Let's go for 60 then. That'd be $36.
Okay, well that sounds about right. They're
Or 70.
Spelling bees over here. How are you with spelling?
Not good.
Yeah, me neither. Good thing they're not having a math contest either. So
no, because we have to use paper and pencil.
now this cane, where does this cane come from?
This comes from China through the see, I ordered out of Connecticut, but it comes from Singapore.
And what do they do? We're here in the Pioneer section. What do they do in the old days? Where did they get their cane? It didn't come from China. I mean, it would have cost a fortune. What do they use? Hickory or something? Or well, it says Singapore right there, but let's say 100 years ago when they were local folks.
They used cane. I don't know where it came from. This type of chair had cane in it even in the 1700s, in Spain, France, wherever.
Right.
Where it came from? Well, cane is grown. We have wild cane, bamboo here, but they have bamboo in Mexico.
So this is bamboo?
Yes, this is bamboo. This is skin off of bamboo.
I get you.
And the poles are what you call ratatan. After you get the...
Say that again. Called what again?
After you get the skin off the bamboo pole, and the wood that's left, that's how you get ratatan.
You ever eat bamboo shoots before?
No, I don't have anything to do with the shoots because you have to eat them when they're green.
Okay, well, no, I'm just letting you know there's a lot of uses here for bamboo. You know, I've heard also it'll grow up to 3 feet a day in some tropical areas. You ever heard that?
Well, it's in swampy areas where
it would be.
And it's hot, so it probably would.
It'd be impressive. You just about watch it grow.
And there is wild bamboo here, but I don't know where you find it here. But there is wild bamboo in the United States.
I've not seen it, but I'll take your word for it.
You'll have to, because I don't know any more about it than you do.
Okay, well, I noticed one last thing here. I'm going to reach down in a bucket here.
There's some water.
There's some water, and there's some wet
cane.
Cane.
That has to be moist all the time you're using it.
Well, what happens? It cracks?
If you don't, it'll crack, it'll break.
Yeah, I guess it would.
If it's dry, you do that to it, it'll break.
You know, just one last question. I've got a couple cane chairs at home. How do you maintain them so they? Maybe I should lose some weight. It's my problem.
Oh,
but,
no.
Mine are kind of like kind of fraying on the edges. I don't have air conditioning. No, I'm just pretty much whatever.
This year would have been a nice year in the house for any kind of wood because it didn't get dry.
Yeah.
But whenever you have air conditioning and it gets dry in the wintertime, it wouldn't hurt anything to, where's that rag around here?
Well, it's okay. It's here somebody. So just to kind of...
Just take this.
You make it damp, I guess is what you're saying.
Take this, put it in water like I did there, and squeeze all the water you can out of it, and take it and let it set a couple hours.
Right there on the chair.
But don't get it on your wood.
Because it might
turn it white.
Okay.
And let it set for a couple, 3 hours. Take it off, but please don't sit down on it. Wait till the next day, because if you do, you'll stretch your cane.
You get a wet fanny too, right?
Might.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for that tip, and I'll I'll try that because I can tell my chairs are dry.
Yeah. So now they would be. This morning the sun was shining on it, and I was having trouble keeping it damp.
Yeah.
And it cracked on me 2 or 3 times, and I had to cut it.
Virginia, we really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. And are you? It looks like you've got a lot of golf tees here. Do you need like contributions of golf tees, or you got plenty?
No, I've got a friend that gives them to me every once in a while.
Okay, it's good to have those friends in high places.
It's a lot cheaper to use these than it is to go and order some out of the catalog or go out and get twigs and put on, or have to whittle off some.
Yeah. Okay, well again, it's very nice talking with you.
Thank you.
Very informative. Right now, Melissa Hudson is taking pictures of some limestone. It's been carved, and we don't know where the owners are. We are talking to the most courageous man here at the Monroe County Fall Festival, Neil Dickinson. Neil, it's nice to meet you. You've been taking quite a beating here in the dunking booth.
Yes.
How did you get this job?
Well, I'm the youth pastor, and so I own it. And never ask anyone to do something you're not willing to do yourself. So I got hired.
That's the truth. Well, you know, actually, it's about to rain here, so I think everyone's going to get a little bit dunked.
Yep, yep.
Has there been any crack shots out here today?
Yeah, you just missed him. Matt Pate. Everyone remember that name. He'll be in the baseball major league someday. How many times did he just sink me? I think, well, he did $2. I think it was 9 out of 10 shots. He sunk me. So he got the cake today.
You ever get surprised by some kid you don't think can hit you, and he does?
Yeah, yeah. And then you get the jock who comes along talking trash and misses you all day long. It's always that way. It's always that way.
Well, life has a great way of balancing things out, doesn't it?
Yes, it's the cosmic balance of the universe. Yes.
Yeah, it's all right here in the dunking booth.
Yes.
Life's dunking booth.
Yes, this is life made simple in a 10 by 10 square. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty good stuff. So you're a pastor, right?
Yes, sir.
You can work this into the sermon?
Dunking for Jesus. I could work it. I could preach on anything,
I like that.
Man. Get
Yeah.
wet for Jesus.
That's
you get
good.
a tan for Jesus, you can dunk for Jesus, and you ought to live for Jesus. It'll work. There, I just did.
Amen to that.
I just
we're gonna be taking off because it's gonna rain and we're all gonna get wet. So it's nice to talk with you here. For myself and Melissa Hudson, who's behind the camera, thanks for joining us again. This is the 1994 Monroe County Fall Festival. We'll see you at the same time again next year.